Hello there, this is another fight video from our June Jeopardy event hosted by Block Party Robot League and the Brick People and filmed by Technicalities. Do go and subscribe to Block Party Robot League and Technicalities, both fantastic builders, both lovely people, both brilliant video makers. This was a fight requested by Technicalities. He's driving Blue and I'm driving SawBeak. A fantastic matchup for me. It's that perfect thing for a hammer saw, that kind of small, very compact, collectible robot, but, you know, quite a nasty spinner. So, it's the best of 3 fights again, and I'm going to be commentating on my thoughts and feelings at the time as I was driving and kind of what my strategies were. Enjoy! Okay, so starting this off, the thing I was worried about most was the drum of Blue going to hit the forks, but that interaction shows me that it's fine. So then I started my main tactic, which is scooping under, going straight into the wall, get a small hit on the part that I realise is most vulnerable on Blue, the weapon support mount and the kind of the front coaster sort of wheels. So Blue now struggling with that after that hit. I try here to line up a shot in the back, but it's just too kind of close in. Maybe I need to make SawBeak's arm a bit shorter. And again, this time, I mean, I realise, you know, instead of just throwing the hammer saw over, it's much better to kind of line it up, aim, think, okay, that's a good angle, I've got a good angle now, and there you go. Deliver like a large hit in the middle there. Get him up against the wall again. Wheels on Blue are pretty tough. I don't think there's much point going for them, so I decided to back off that interaction. Then sort of circling around, find that opening. Blue's now finding it quite hard to drive now that it's got its kind of support missing. Now this was the good angle. Kind of release, let him drive around a bit, come back, release, let him drive a bit. Oh, there you go. Now I know I've got that angle. Smack goes the hammer saw straight into that support and severing the drum off. This now makes Blue nearly impossible to drive. I mean, it's a thwack bot without a thwacker now, essentially. So I thought maybe I could finish it off. I did hit the corner of the pit there that kind of set the pit on a bit of a wonky angle. The Disty pit is an interesting beast, as we saw in our Thumper Bluetooth fight. Okay, trying to steer him around, but I'm very reluctant to drive over the pit at this point because I feel like it could go at any time. Whereas Technicalities is very happy just to basically drive everywhere, be an annoyance, try and hit the pit button. I thought maybe there's a way of kind of severing some of the motor connectors, but the rest of the robot is built like an absolute brick. It's just that weapon support. Arm from Beyond decides to hit the pit button. We agree to let the pit go down, feeling like that might be the only way the fight might finish. Okay, I scoop him up here. I'm being ultra careful. I feel like I can let him kind of drive in himself, and he kind of does just because it's so hard to control it from that way up. Absolutely fantastic fight. So this is the kind of bread and butter of an hammer saw robot. You kind of get under them, scoop, and then deliver them into the side of the wall. Already that weapon mount was not good, but first hit did a nice amount to kind of loosen it even more. You can see the kind of shake there, which is really satisfying. Second time, when I get him into the corner, I line that shot up perfectly, and that's where I completely break that part off and allow the drum to fall free. And after that, I wasn't really worried about Blue at all. I was more worried about driving myself into the pit. Last part of the kind of job, really, just aiming him towards the pit and letting him drive himself in. Round 1 worked out pretty perfectly for the hammer saw. Okay, going into round 2, I was pretty confident my strategy was working exactly as I hoped it to. But I was always aware that Blue's drum can do a lot of damage. So, same start again, kind of waiting to receive him. He spun up. This hit scared me. It managed to take off my left fork there. So now I kind of push him against the wall, see if I can slow the drum down, damage those supports, push him into the corner again. I think I've got a good angle on his left support on this one, and then I go straight in and hit it. So that's already destabilized him again. But he's straight back at it. One thing about Technicalities is he just never gives up. He just constantly fights. If he's got no weapon, he's got one wheel, he'll just keep on going. I'm quite scared at this point of him taking off another fork because it is my major weapon against him. So I am kind of just holding back, waiting for him to make the move and then trying to see if I can kind of shepherd him or receive him just correctly. Oh, he's lost his weapon mounting side, but also the pit is kind of dodge again. Hand from Beyond tries to stabilise it, but we're now both aware of it. Try and get that angle, try and just keep finding the angle by repositioning. It's kind of like a grappler, how you kind of change, and if it's not advantageous to you, you kind of bash them into another wall until you get another angle. So blue's trying to spin up. I'm just kind of staying back, waiting to receive him again. I push him onto the centre pit, and I thought I could get a good hit, but the trap door, I'm going to call it, sort of slides open, and we decide that that is a SawBeak win. This first interaction scared me. He just ripped it straight off, and I thought through our fights that this is what blue would be doing more often. I get him in the corner, manage to get another hit on the side of that weapon mounting just on the edge of the drum, and then deliver him into the centre, and the pit's already dodgy. It was just lucky that I didn't go in with him. So that was round 2, on to round 3. So, you would have thought I'd be fairly confident at this point, but actually that ripping of the forks kind of scared me more than I thought, so I decided to go full Daniel Freitas here and kind of just get my nose really close to the arena plastic. Blue, yet again, now kind of moving all over the place. I thought I'd get him close, stop him from spinning up as much, just keep pushing him from wall to wall and hope that he bounces in some weird way that gives me some opportunity. So I take him across this wall. I thought, I could do something, but he recovers. Kind of get back, let him move first. Find a way to scoop him up again into another wall, spin up, think about it, get the back of him. Yeah, now that hit actually did some good stuff under it, but you can't really see it and it doesn't really affect the fight. But later on we did find some little cracks and dents. Push him all the way up and then balance him against the wall now. Try and line up a shot. I know I've got time, so I might as well aim for one of those wheel mounts. There's nothing you can do, is fully spinning. That one kind of missed the wheel mount and just basically sent one of SawBeak's eyes flying. Yeah, there we go, and just sends him straight over with that nice hit on the side. Yeah, quite a short one. That was a lovely hit on the top, but it didn't really do too much. This is where I scoop him up, and he was already riding up, and his weight's kind of more quite central, so once the wheels rode over, it kind of stuck there. Lining up, hit him over, and job's a good one. This was a wonderful series of fights. I had a lot of fun fighting technicalities on this one. Really hard fight for technicalities. I'm amazed that he wanted SawBeak, but you know, this is what the guy's like. He just doesn't give up, he keeps fighting, he likes a challenge. Blue has come a long way, and just like his robot Vegas, I know that, you know, give it another few fight tests, Blue will just get better and better and better. Do subscribe to Technicalities, do subscribe to Disty, Block Party Robot League. Also, have to mention Lego Goated. The guy is incredible. He's where I got the design for SawBeak's wheel. In fact, I emailed him and said, oh, that, you know, I really am struggling with this one. And within a few hours, he'd sent back photos, all his ideas, and when I was building it, I got stuck on a part, so he then sent me even more photos of that bit disassembled. Just what a lovely guy. Also, big shout out to Punch Deck for music for the background of this video. Also, if you're interested in any of Technicalities robots, he has got instructions on his YouTube page now for Vegas. Wonderful robot Vegas. You can download the instructions online, you can buy the pieces from there as well. It's a wonderful build, wonderful robot, so yeah, do check that out. Thanks for watching this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, because we had a great time fighting that one, and I'll see you in the next video. Have fun!